Got a John Deere 1500 series front axle. I'm gonna try to describe how we're selling it, why we're selling it the way we are, to try to explain it with a video. So mainly we sell the main axle all the way to the end. Doesn't include the final drives, doesn't include the steering cylinders, doesn't include the drive shaft or the tie rod. Typically those parts aren't bad, but there is a cost associated with that. So your dealer's going to have to, even if your bearings and seals are good, he's still going to have to re-shim it because it's a different axle. He's going to have to re-shim here, so you're going to have labor tied up in it. He's probably also going to want to reseal the final drives, which is the right thing to do. You're already right there. You know, you got a seal in here also. If your tie rods were bad or you had leaks on your steering cylinders, all of that stuff adds up, time and labor. And so not only is it time and labor, but when they typically go out, it's during season. So it's during planting season, it's during harvest season, when most guys can't be down, they don't have the extra tractor, dealership doesn't have enough guys to do the work. So by us putting it together and leaving it together, where all the dealer has to do is pull the front and rear pivots, drops the axle, puts the rebuild axle back underneath it, you go right back to the field. That's an 8-hour job versus whatever it is, 30-ish probably. So what we want to be able to do is we can do a core credit. Credit would be just like what your dealer does. If you buy a transmission or engine, when you send it back in, then basically the core is evaluated and then they determine what they want to give you back. We're doing the same concept. It's a little non-traditional, but something we want to try. So part of this is knowing what's wrong with your axle. We're going to do an itemized list where we can say, if this is good, this is how much credit you get back, this is good, that's how much credit you get back, etc. So that it's not confusing. And not only is it the downtime of just having the dealer swap your stuff out, but also there's a lot of these, the ring and pinions had been on back order back in the fall. This is 2022. I mean, you couldn't even get one. So the dealer couldn't fix your axle if he wanted to. So anyway, it's the easiest, it's the fastest way to get you back up and going. It eliminates the possibility of not being able to get the parts. It allows us to get a complete axle back in the condition that we want it back in, which makes it easier for us to do another rebuild, to put another one back on the shelf to help another farmer out to get going. So we're not trying to penalize anyone, but if you have more damage than just the standard center section, then you should expect to pay more because you would under a normal quote, if that makes sense. So our part number for this is FA 1500. You can check it out on our website. Check it out on the Boot Hill website. Sometimes it's on eBay. So, got questions, let us know.